So I'm doing this live stream. It's not every day I do this, but I'm very happy that the monetization on my channel, as well as many others, have returned. So my channel could start making money again. And I'm definitely going to take advantage of that and get some more content out for you guys. Um, Today we had the Doctor Who trailer, Power of the Doctor. I did not enjoy the trailer at all. I thought it was horrible, horrendous, terrible. Other things had happened today. I wasn't feeling well today, so I was mostly home. I wound up doing some gaming. I got my 2500th platinum on PlayStation profiles, and I got my 53,000th trophy. I'm excited about that. There's some things I gotta watch. So I'm probably gonna be watching Werewolf by Night soon. Um, but I'm looking forward to getting back to doing the podcasts, the Real Hoovians cast. Like I said, today I was under the weather, but I was able to do a podcast with Marty and Memory, and we were talking mostly about Doctor Who. But I didn't do a Real Hoovians yet. Maybe I might soon. Because I do want to talk about the trailer on my channel, and I want to talk with the other members of the Real Hoovians about it. So today was also Philip Archer's birthday, so happy birthday again to Philip Archer. Yeah, so there's a lot of different things. I was gaming just recently, got those achievements, and I'm currently ranked 22 in America. So I'm going for the 21st position. So I got to get a lot of platinums to get to that milestone. Again, it's not a walk in the park. So the next ranking, 21, I probably got to get, I guess, 40 platinums or more. Who knows? Whatever. I mean, I've been getting platinums here and there throughout the day, you know, and then sleeping and this and that. So off tomorrow. So I'm going to be getting more platinums and trying to get to rank 21, hopefully. They had some releases today, and then some games finally popped trophy list that didn't pop before, like Italian Journey Nitro. And just like I was talking about on the podcast, all these top gamers are playing these point and click easy platinums, and in order to compete with them, you have to play them also. So it doesn't mean that that's all you do. It's that you got to be better. So if they get 20 platinums, you got to get 30 platinums. If they get 100 platinums, you got to get 150. It's like you got to do what you got to do to get up the ranks, you know, in PlayStation. So that is heavily on my itinerary in my spare time, is my gaming. I also did commit to doing a lot of Real Hoovians cast once Doctor Who comes back, and basically it's just about back within the next 2 weeks. So I will be doing Real Hoovians cast as much as I can possibly squeeze them in. Trying to get to the 2000th episode of the Real Hoovians cast. Some people think it's impossible. It's definitely not impossible. It's highly possible. So it'd be nice to talk to Scott and Chris and Sally and Susie and Philip and Connor and Raymond and a whole bunch of other Real Hoovians cast members over the years. We're trying to get everybody in there, and as many as I can, and talk about not only the trailer, but of course when the episode airs, Power of the Doctor, going to be talking about that. I also saw that there was a teaser for Doctor Strange 3, Dark Dimension of Clear, or some crap like that. I hope it's going to be good. I guess that's what the title is, something like that. We'll see. Again, I'm hoping it's good. Hope it's better than the last one. So we also have the rumor that Doctor Doom is in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And I'm very excited about Namor being in there because I love Namor as a character. I think he's awesome. And we got a lot of stuff going on with the comics. Dan Slott gets his own Spider-Man book. You know, I have to read that still, but there's like multiple covers for that. And then Edge of the Spider-Verse, and the Spider-Verse is ending, of course. And then we got a lot of storylines coming up. I think there's going to be a big symbiote storyline for Marvel next summer. Uh, but not necessarily a Spider-Man. It's a more of a Venom cross thing than Spider-Man, I guess. But we need a Spider-Man big story arc, I guess, or a crossover or some type of event, which not happening yet. But so what else? So the gaming's a big thing. As far as the books go, I slowed down with the books. Not necessarily that it's not going to happen ever. It's just not happening now because I got too much going on. And it's like one or the other or the other. So right now the focus is to be number one in America on PlayStation profiles, and the focus is also the Rehovians cast and the Everything Show. Because the Everything Show, we got a lot of Godzilla stuff happening, a lot of horror stuff happening on the horror cast. So I got to be doing these podcasts again: the Everything Show, the horror cast, the Rehovians cast, the freestyle cast, a whole bunch of stuff. So that's going to be back to the forefront. Also, this channel is going to be flooded with videos and podcasts, and you guys are going to be seeing what I'm doing throughout the day when I'm off. So that's exciting. It was a little scary today with the monetization going away, but I'm glad that that's back, and it was just a glitch or something, and my monetization returned a little while ago, and I'm happy about that. So, and I'm thinking, why don't I feel like I'm neglecting my channel, and this was like a wake up call, and now it's time to get these podcasts going and entertain you like you like to be entertained with all these guests and stuff. Like I said, I had a lot of fun with Marty and Memery, so I'm open to the idea of, Memery coming back on the podcast for now. So we'll see how that works out, and hopefully it works out. We'll see. What else? I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the Whovian community, battles back and forth, but I think when Doctor Who comes back, that will sort of calm down and everybody be focused on reviews of the episode. Don't entirely know how Jodie's going to regenerate into David Tennant. I mean, there's rumors that it's just going back and forth through doctors and then David Tennant, but we'll see. Again, it's, I feel that the BBC had disrespected Doctor Who, and Doctor Who kind of disrespected the BBC both, and that they just put out a mediocre trailer that just, if you're a 100th anniversary of BBC Centennial, and this is supposed to be the biggest special, just about next to the 60th anniversary, then you would have put a lot more effort into getting a stronger trailer, a powerful trailer, a well-planned event, like a whole month or two in advance instead of weeks. I mean, come on, guys, 15 days? 15 days to promote a special that you don't even have merchandise to it. You don't have marketing. You don't have, like, it means, it's telling me you just want it out and done. You want Chibnall to be done and go away, and Jodie to go away. You don't really care, and you're not even behind them, but you're behind Russell T Davies. So it's like, you want this era to be over and then on to the next era of Doctor Who. And I get it. And if anybody doesn't get it, then get it. Because there's no way that they promoted this the way they should have. There's no way that they backed Doctor Who the way they should have. There's no way Doctor Who backed the BBC either. It goes hand in hand. It was like raging factions battling each other. And it's disgusting. And it's sad that it's falling flat to promote this event. Like, it's Jodie's final episode, and she should have been more respected a little bit. I mean, they should have did a lot more with that trailer. There should have been like a movie style thing. I mean, look when the Pandorica trailer freaking came out. Like, they made a whole big thing. The music, everything was ridiculous. And this is just like, the master talking. It's like you hardly saw the Doctor in her own trailer, right? It's sad. And it's all over the place. Like, I'm having a bad feeling that this storyline is just a mess, and Chibnall just like podge things in there, and just, you stand there, you say, it's like you wrote it on the fly. It's like, oh, we need a close up of the master. What is he saying? I don't know. All right, I'll say this. It's like, So I'm really hoping that, now that this ends, a new door opens, of course, and David Tennant returns, Catherine Tate returns, the Doctor and Donna are back, and it brings about all the old Whovians back that have left can come back home, and then it builds up to the new Doctor, and RTD's already talking about his second planned season with Shooty Gatwa. So obviously, like, he's all psyched and ready and happy, and like, you know, it's just a whole different ball game. It's going to be such a change. Like the merchandise are going to return, the licensees are going to return. You're going to have flooded of action figures and villains, and people are going to know what Doctor Who is again. Like, you're going to be able to go into Barnes and Noble, and they're going to actually have tons of Doctor Who stuff. Like, whereas with Chibnall, he lost all the licenses to everything because he just didn't want to give them the permission to do anything early, or make a villain or whatever. And it was like pulling teeth, and he just never got it. He didn't want to be bothered. He didn't want to be bothered. He didn't want to go to Comic-Con. He didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to promote the show. He just wanted it to be over so he can move on and do his own thing. And it was just, why even take over that, dude, if you're gonna bring it to the ground? You're gonna run Doctor Who to the ground. And I feel bad for Jodie Whittaker, because I feel that she deserved a lot better, and she got the shitty end of the stick a lot of time because of Chibnall. And I don't blame her. I blame Chris Chibnall. It's sad. It's sad. I feel bad, but you know what? He was never right for the show. It was always a problem. It was always something going wrong. It was always, it never felt like a puzzle that fit. It was always like restricted. It was always like strained. It was always like dull. Like nothing fit. Like the music didn't fit. The Nothing fit completely. I mean, yes, there was a cool master theme and everything, but ultimately there was nothing memorable about this era, with the exception of Joe Martin coming in as the fugitive Doctor. But other than that, it's like few and far between. Maybe on one hand you can count your favorite episodes, or even if it's even five fingers, maybe it's like two fingers, right? It's like, it was very, very, you know it was sad. And I'm glad that now RTD has the keys to the kingdom. He could do whatever the hell he wants, and he just pays the BBC to use the license for Doctor Who, and he is unbound, unrestricted. Nobody can tell him what to do. He is the complete boss of Doctor Who, and it's his baby. It's his company doing it. It's his company paying for it. And he has no bosses. He is just in charge the way it should be, and it opens up the door for all of the greatest Doctor Who writers in the episodes to come back, all his friends to come back, even Stephen Moffat to come back, like in time, and they will return in time. Like, if you do feel that Moffat will return when the time is right, and he could just write an episode. But if Russell T Davies leaves, I expect Moffat to take over. Honestly, I don't think anybody would. So by that time, though, I think Russell T Davies is in it for another 5-6 years, or more. And then by the time, it would be a long enough time that Moffat was away to just step right back in and just, you know, take over. So, and who knows, maybe after Moffat, maybe like Peter Capaldi would want to take over as a showrunner and write the show or whatever. Who knows? Or David Tennant, who knows? But I do feel that Doctor Who is in better hands now, because they're talking more about Russell T Davies and his second season of Doctor Who, and they didn't even air his first season, let alone the 60th, and nobody's really making a buzz about Chibnall. And it's funny how, like, Radio Times is like, oh, the trailer was explosive. Well, something exploded. I don't know about explosive. I wouldn't say it was explosive. I said it would dull. And just, my best analogy is that you're given a homework assignment, you wasted your whole day, now you got a couple hours and wee hours in the morning, and you just create something on paper that's your homework, and it's a joke, but you just hand it in to hand it in. And they didn't put any effort in this trailer. They didn't put anything. It's like the Doctor wasn't even in her own trailer. It didn't make any sense. You didn't even get us anything that would make sense. And it's just out of context. Like, everything in the trailer is out of context. And you put stupid things in there, like she's happy the way Dan landed and stuff. And, like, like a perfect landing, and like the master's nice, the master's evil. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. You know, it's not even telling a story. It's not even painting a picture of what is to be. It's just a freaking mess of hodgepodge. It's like you mixed all these ingredients together and you don't even know if you put the right ingredients in, honestly. So I'm very sad that this trailer was shit because it was crap, honestly. And it's an embarrassment that they, you know, I know we had to have a trailer, but Jesus Christ, they could have put some effort into it, honestly. We got Tegan and Ace coming back. Put some fucking effort into the goddamn fucking trailer. Gets me angry. It's like we haven't seen these characters in years, and they come back and you get a shitty. I mean, whoever does these fucking trailers should never do a fucking Doctor Who trailer again, or do any trailers because they just don't fucking get it. It's like they're not happy in their job and they're just fucking putting out shit. So please don't do any more trailers ever again. Go try a second job at something else. But anyway, I'm excited to Modern Age Nerd. Hayden's going to be doing his own podcast on Modern Age Nerd channel, so that's exciting. He's going to be doing, I'm sure, Doctor Who. So I just wanted to come on here. I'm glad my monetization's back, but you know, sometimes you don't realize something good is until it's gone. And because I haven't really been posting about my channel, when I lost my monetization, I was pretty upset. So now it's a wake-up call. I'm going to start doing content on my channel, and we'll see what happens. So let's see. That's going to be it for now. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.